Hello everyone. In today's video, I will be explaining you OET Reading Part C in-depth explanation, and I'll tell you why this is difficult for you to find the answers, why it is so challenging. Because the first thing is the answer is not in the text, but it's in the meaning. So when we are trying to find out the answers, randomly searching without understanding, we won't be able to get the answer. It's not picking up the words, but it's understanding overall meaning. For instance, I'm using one sample question paper to explain you that how you need to do this. Our question is, what point is made about the death of a female patient called Mary? So now when they say what point is made, so it means the point is not inside the text, but we need to understand by its overall summary. And how we will do that? We will read and skim. We will read or skim the passage. Skimming is quick reading to understand its meaning. So let's go to the passage and skim it. Let's do it step by step together. So we are skimming it this way, reading some words, ignoring some words, but still trying to understand the whole summary. So in a well-documented case, in this time, a female patient called Mary was admitted to a hospital. So what happened? She was admitted to a hospital in Seattle to receive the treatment. Uh, One thing we came to know that she was hospitalized. Why? Because she wanted to receive the treatment for a brain aneurysm. What followed was a tragedy. So, a tragedy happened with her, made worse by the fact that it needed have occurred at all. So, it means she could be saved, but need not have occurred at all. The patient, what happened to her actually? The patient was mistakenly injected. So, the next thing we came to know is she was mistakenly injected. It happened, the hospital says. So, it means a hospital said that it happened, and because of the confusion, then what was the confusion? The color of the saline and maybe the contrast dye. Doctor tried amputating one of Mary's legs to save her life. So they tried, but still the damaged, it already damaged, and she died 19 days later. So overall summary, what do we understand is there was a patient called Mary. She came for the treatment which followed a tragedy, and she was mistakenly injected. It happened, the hospital says doctor tried, but still she died. This is the whole story. Now we are going back to the options. Now I'm holding our option A for a while. We'll come back to this. Whenever the question is what point is made, so as I said earlier, it is in the meaning. So the first information, option B says nobody was willing to accept the blames. This option is opposite. This is wrong. It happened, the hospital says. So it means they have accepted. Then the next one is surgeons should have tried harder. So here, when they said doctor tried, so it means they already tried. So this is also wrong. And when they said it is the type of incident which is becoming increasingly common, there is no information about it at all, and it's not in the meaning. But when so we are left only with this. We are using process of elimination. We are eliminating all the options that are either wrong or not mentioned and all. So we are left with this. It was entirely preventable. Now it is written nowhere. You are not finding the same words. It was entirely preventable. However, you understand with the text that the fact that it needn't have occurred at all. So it means she could be saved. It's even if you don't understand what does it mean, what this phrase means, but at least when you understood this is wrong, nobody was willing to accept, this is wrong, that they should have tried, this is not mentioned, so you are left only with one. That is your answer. So again, the answer is in the meaning, not in the words. I hope you understood. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.